Change the way that you do things, and we have to change the way that we communicate. We have to change the way that we approach people, and that's a small change you can make. If you've got a lead generation platform and you're generating leads through Facebook, Google, Zillow, whatever it is you're doing, try making that small change and try connecting with people on a deeper level from the very outset. I've had a lot of discussions with my colleagues, and I've been absorbing some pretty good content myself from some of my mentors and some leaders in the industry as well. And what we wanted to do is make some changes and change the direction of some of these conversations. You know, typically over the years we've used LP MAMA script, which stands for location, price, motivation, agent, mortgage, and appointment. Which is typically very good, and you can still use a variation of that. However, in this day and age, in this COVID-19 pandemic era that we're in, it's on us to change and start to become a little bit more sensitive and become a little bit more empathetic to what people are going through. And so typically the average call during a normal time would have been a person on our website looking at property. We would have called and followed up with them expeditiously and said, "Hi, this is Carl Bishop with AE Realty. I'm calling you today because you're on our site looking at some real estate, and I'm curious, are you considering making a move in the near future?" Or another approach would say, "I notice you're looking at houses in the 78251 zip code. Are you considering moving to that area?" That's the typical entrance for a prospecting call for a person that has logged on to your website, which is the way that we generate the most of our leads and the way most people are generating their leads these days. Well, now in this COVID-19 era, what we've done is we've made small changes, and I'm going to test this week, and I'll give you guys some results about it next week. But rather than go right into that that topic of real estate, we say, "Hey, John, we noticed you're on our website looking at some real estate last night, and we wanted to thank you for using the site. And I'm just curious, how are you guys doing right now? You know, how's your family? Are you guys safe? Are you guys healthy right now?" And rather than going right into the, "Are you considering moving? Are you considering making a move?" Is start with, "How are you guys doing? Is everybody safe? Is everybody healthy right now in your family?" And it just kind of switches things around. In other words, people are kind of going through, it's affecting everybody differently, but some people are suffering tremendously right now. They've lost jobs, they've lost family, maybe they've been struggling with the illness themselves. And so rather than callously just going into and trying to talk about real estate and their moving plans, which we're still interested in that, and if they need help there, we want to speak about it, but starting the conversation off with, "How are you guys doing right now? Is everybody safe? Is everybody healthy?" And just starting those conversations that way. From what I'm seeing in other areas where they're doing this is kind of opening up the conversation from the very outset. If they are going through a suffering type situation, you can kind of suffer with them initially through that call and give them that empathy that they need, and tell them you'll be in touch and help them if they need help. But also, too, if it's not affecting them very much, they'll tell you quickly, "Well, you know, I think it's all hoax. It hasn't affected me at all, you know, and we're just moving." And so then you can get right into helping them with the ultimate reason that they had logged onto the site, which is their housing needs. And so that would be my recommendation to you all who are watching this video now, is change the way that you do things. And we have to change the way that we communicate. We have to change the way that we approach people. And that's a small change you can make. If you've got a lead generation platform and you're generating leads through Facebook, Google, Zillow, whatever it is you're doing, try making that small change and try connecting with people on a deeper level from the very outset, especially during this time. I hope you all are doing well and staying safe and healthy, and we'll see you guys for the next one.